Oh, snap.
Ouch. What was that?
Must have been his little thunderclap thing that nobody ran out. Couldn't see it on the stairs.
Yeah, I didn't see it at all. That stung a little bit.
do you think of this one?
Skip.
Okay, this?
Next. Yeah. Oh, I like that one. Hey. Oh, come on. Dude, just pick a song.
With Spotify Premium, you can skip any song, anytime, even on mobile. Just don't let it go to your head.
What was in the patch, anything?
It was probably a couple of hot fixes.
Rogue got a hot fix. I've seen him all day in arena.
That was weird.
What, that druid?
Oh, I got disconnected from my internet.
At least mythologically speaking, we're living in an age of collapse. Imagination is what fuels human culture, and there's a loss of imagination and meaningful images. And so then there's a loss of meaning in life. And so everybody's struggling. No one knows what it really means to be a man. No one knows what it really means to be a woman in a certain sense. The shared stories are there of what a woman would be, what a man would be. And as I was talking, the stories aren't there of what happens when someone comes back from battle. There's a whole process of taking the frenzy out of the battle hero or the warrior. And without knowing that, people begin to think men are just these harsh, out of control kind of people, or else they're these fathers that never show up. All they do is go to work and they don't show up for their kids. And that leaves a huge gap because back to the half boy story. People are not supposed to be half alive. They're supposed to be fully alive. And to be fully alive means to have a connection to and a sympathy to the feminine in the world and to the masculine. There's an ancient Greek myth that in the beginning, the first humans had 4 arms and 4 legs. They were big and round and whole, and they had lots of hands and stuff like that.
4 arms and 4 legs,
But it
huh?
was kind of boring, apparently, and the gods didn't find it all that interesting, so they whacked them all in half. And they made half of them women and half of them men. And so then those 2 halves are
interesting
wandering
theory.
around the world trying to find each other all the time, so they could feel whole. And ever since then, the gods have been laughing a lot and having a good time. They have a lot to talk about at the end of the day. And then people are in this state of loss and longing.
Don't understand why it's this hard to find people in Mythic.
Where they feel whole.
Maybe they don't want to be locked out.
In the moment of
Beginning of the week.
a man can understand something about women and the feminine, and a woman can understand something about the men and the feminine.
That's what all I can think
I'll
of.
go back to where we started from, in a sense. When you have mythological education and you have rites of passage, young people have moments of wholeness, moments where they reveal themselves to themselves. And
Whoops.
those moments of wholeness will keep a person together throughout life. And that's
Did you
what
just
missing.
boot Lucy from the group?
She said she wanted a dab, so I kicked her.
And I think it's up to the older
But instead of like actually doing the
I don't think
emote to kick, it kicked her from the room.
on their own. I think people of my generation are supposed to find this and somehow bring it back. And the more that happens, then more imagination.
Can I kick someone out of the guild? Is that possible? Have you gave me that power?
I bet I didn't.
That's unfortunate. I won't abuse it, I promise.
You might though, I'm not sure. I'd have to look.
Oh, I'm getting there. I cannot.
Denied.
All these men writing songs to me. And then I go home and I listen to them alone. What is it with you rock and rollers? You can perform for 1,000 people and you can't be honest with one.
Here's some people. 2 more. Bye-bye. Oh, I'm already getting sleepy. And we haven't even pulled a boss yet. Ugh. And I can't get comfortable. Alright, I need coffee. I know we'll be right back. Mike's muted.
What's up?
Mythic cubes are the worst. Chaka, chaka, chaka. New Orleans. It's very dirty. If you ever go, wear boots. Especially for Mardi Gras. I would hate to be responsible for the cleaning crew after that. It would be nightmare fuel. I do love me some jazz. I also like a donuts. Donuts 9:30. Fuck being healthy.
Well, at this rate, we'll have room for M.
It's perfect donut holder. Oh, my mic was muted. How do I do that? I have friends too, and they're all in the arena.
Let the good times flow. Play tune after tune without ads with Spotify Premium. Just add friends. Get it now.
Can we let them know if they're still anticipating the expansion to come out in the fall?
I think September is what I heard.
That's a long way away yet. Is this expansion longer than the rest?
No.
No, that's pretty much the normal.
Yeah, because a lot of times they release it usually like around Christmas even.
I don't know if I was here for that. Was that the ice one?
Hellfire? No.
Oh, which one was that? Was that the Outland? No, that was
Draenor.
yeah, that wasn't around for Draenor.
No, Riz. I got you, bro. Oh, I don't got you.
Damn it, Prey.
Three people. Come on, Meow. Come on, Meow. Oh, keep it. Oh, keep it going. It's like 4 holy Light of Dawn procs. I like it. That could only happen in raids, but we're actually fighting.
So close.
We start raid at 9 and it is almost 10.
You can steal people's images with it.
Oh, that's not where I want that. That's fine.
Anybody else want a reflecting prison stone?
Nope.
I can make like 100 of them yet.
I would like to kill some bosses, but if we just lost that mage, I vote we switch this crypto heroic and at least kill something tonight. Hero H Paladin that's probably more geared than me, yes. Full tier? No. Same as me. Ooh. Oh wow, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Wait, am I even using? Okay, I was about to say. I don't know how I feel about that. Alright, enough creeping on this person. Ooh. Do I want to gamble 5K? Why not? $5K for 5K. Sam spot me, I'm good for it. She's our fearless leader who's rich. Oh my goodness gracious, we have a full raid.
Summon the last one. A lot of pallies. A lot of melee.
We have a bunch of mages too.
Yeah, that'll help.
Warlock. And Z.
What's up?
Hey, won't M be coming on pretty soon? He said he'd be
Yeah,
here.
10 minutes.
7 o'clock or something.
We'll see how this goes.
Yeah, if anyone drops, you can get in.
Click the stone.
This is a lot of paladins.
See who's here. Can we get a cauldron?
Oh, yep, cauldron, sorry. In the back.
Everyone should have experience on this. If you do not, whisper Risen and we'll give you a quick rundown so we don't have to go through this whole thing. If not, we start on purple and star for ranged and melee. Try to avoid the left-hand area. Don't miss the green swirls. Run away in between phases. Do your job. Don't die. Don't be stupid.
Don't be a loser.
It's really easy.
Kill Decimator first, right?
Yes.
It'll be too late to apologize. Too late.
Okay, here's a real one. Alright, everybody's ready. Here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Be ready for ability.
2, 1.
Shoot them.
Stand still. No.
Okay, or don't.
Stay grouped. Don't run
Okay.
out with anything.
Right for Annihilator.
Too many people are talking.
Right side marks.
Oh wait, this.
Stand still with decimation. Be ready to move.
I forget that Risen's not leading this.
Spread for Annihilation.
2, 1.
Left marks.
4, 3, 2.
Stand still for decimation. Move.
Oh my god.
Spread for Annihilation.
Can never heal the tanks from over here. Hey, I got this.
Right side marks.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Stand still. Right side weapon.
Oh my goodness, people are dying. Wow.
That was very unfortunate. Melee peel out. Use the portal.
Why you die, people? Why you die?
Left side marks.
I am beating that other H-Pal, even though y'all peoples can't seize it. I am. Feels good. That's the only person.
Left side marks again.
Now. Declamation.
Spread for annihilation. Right side marks.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Decorations.
To the left.
At Midlands Technical College, your real future starts by gaining real training
Spread out
for
for
in-demand
annihilation.
careers. Really, these careers can be in business, marketing, web design, accounting, and IT. Like network system managers, they can earn up to $72,000. That's per
I need
year.
$72,000.
If you're ready
Left
to
side
get
mark.
into the workforce and have real earning power, start with an education
I just
from
don't have
MTC.
earning power.
Visit midlandstech.edu/the real deal
I need it
and
without
apply
earning
today.
power. I have holy power.
Spread for annihilation.
I won't do it.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Right side mark.
4, 3, 2, 1.
We might not have annihilation. Melee be ready to run out. Now.
Oh,
Get out of the middle.
Save me, Tom Cruise. This is gonna hurt.
Left side marks. Be ready to double soak annihilation if that's up.
Hero. One of the mages.
Say it one more time.
Time warp.
There we go.
Annihilation. Double soaking.
We don't know what hero means. That
Missed one.
freaking hurt.
Missed the second one.
I'm gonna pour lava.
1.
Ugh.
Range. Spread out a bit for annihilation. Be ready to double soak.
3, 2, 1.
Melee help. Range, please.
Four,
Okay. Good first try.
1.
How we wiped on this? We know this dance. Why am I dying?
What was that?
All right, get back. What got those 3 during the phase change with weapons?
That was before phase change.
Was it?
2 of them was before. 1 was during phase. I'm guessing he got hit. He took the portal and got hit by the.
I took the
lines.
portal and it launched me into the beam right as it went off.
Yeah,
and
it was
one-shot
a
me.
bad call on my part, but 2 were dead before that.
Yeah, I totally misjudged the beam as well. Like I thought I was out and I wasn't.
Okay, no worries. That wasn't too bad.
Now, let me put a portal for you again. Okay, we're going to be starting on the left side again.
Alright, here we go. Throw night wisdom. Good. Here we go.
You are wisdom.
4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Salk in the back, range. On the left marker, everybody.
2, 1.
Decorations in 1.
Oh.
Spread out for annihilation.
2, 1.
Right side mark.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Do not move with decimation. Stand still. Okay, spread out a bit for annihilation.
2, 1.
Left side mark, everybody.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Stand still. We will probably have annihilation.
1.
Melee, be ready to peel off.
Melee run. Don't be up close.
Hellstone.
Left side marks.
Like, that rest got the idea. He bubbled it. I didn't even know Bob could avoid that. I thought it was magic.
Stand still.
damage.
Move.
So smart. You're so cool.
Spread out for annihilation.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Right side marks. On the mark, everybody.
2, 1.
Floor decorations.
Spread for annihilation.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Left side mark.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Spread for annihilation. Avoid the line. Melee, be ready. Peel out. Left side mark.
Hero.
Move. Everybody soaking the next annihilation. One at a time. Remember, we got a double soak. Spread out.
Is this the double soak? Yep, sure is.
Right side mark.
Oh, Terwin's dead. That's bad. Oh no, she's not. Oh, right side mark. I wouldn't.
Be ready to double soak.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, I got this one. That's mine.
Left side mark.
3, 2, 1.
Range, watch out. Spread for annihilate.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Right side mark after this.
4, 3, 2,
Come on, range.
1.
Okay, range, watch out. You're gonna have surrounded.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Good job.
Good kill. Kill your res, please.
Our forces are moving towards Legion High Command.
Oh, third and heals. I was pumping it there at the end. I just like being difficult.
Stack the beam. Jugs.
Oh, I forgot to loot the boss. Oops. I might want to go do that. I forgot to loot the boss.
Seriously?
Yeah.
I know, it's new for you.
Shouldn't have looted it anyways. Just disappointment.
We'll take the next set down by the dog so we don't get knocked back into another ad.
Uh-oh. They're on to me.
Sargeras has left us a few of his favorite pets to play with.
Oh, I got you dispelled.
What do you think of this one?
Skip.
Okay, this?
Skip this commercial.
Next. Yeah.
Ish.
Oh, I like that one. Hey. Oh, come on. Dude, just pick a song.
With Spotify Premium, you can skip any song, anytime, even on mobile. Just don't let it go to your head.
You can skip these commercials. Wait, skip. Oh, this fight's so lame. I really hope RNGesus gives me purple all day, all night. Come on, RNGesus, give me the purple side.
Yeah, he's positively gonna die.
It's okay, he has a cloak.
Positively
He just needs mana. Okay, we're gonna give a quick rundown for this just to refresh everybody's idea of what they're going to do.
Okay, so we'll be rotating counterclockwise around the room almost the entire fight. The tanks know what they need to do, so I'm not going to worry about that. You will be stacked as a group on each dog. You'll get at the beginning of the fight, you get a debuff, either shadow, fire debuff. If you shadow, you go to shadow. If you fire, you go to fire. And you're on that boss for half the fight. You will stack for most everything exception of fire shit on the ground under you. So if it's under you, you move, and you will spread when on shadow dog when sphere is about to come out. If you have a fire debuff and you're on a fire dog and shadow abilities hit you, you will drop a puddle on the floor. We will stack for that, and as soon as the puddles drop, there are little red pulsing circles around you. Shortly after, an actual puddle of fire will appear under your feet. So we will stack, drop those circles, move out of them, and continue doing that. For the most part, it's just one at a time, and then while the shadow dog does his ultimate crap, it's continuous. So you move out of the puddle, a new one shows up, move out of it, a new one shows up, out of it. That's basically it. And we continue rotating around the room. About halfway through the fight, you will change your debuff. Everybody except the tanks changes, and we continue exactly the same way. So that's pretty much it. Focus on your single targets, not on your multi-targets, because you will have very little chance to do anything to 2 targets at a time.
Do we need to talk about like where to stack for each dog?
You will stack on the wall side for the dog. So, assuming
I'm not
you're
gonna
on
stack
fire
on the
dog
wall
and we're
side.
moving from X
Because I'm gonna
counterclockwise
get
to
purple
where
side.
the big bear, white bear is
I've
right now, we're
decided
slowly moving. You stack on the wall side. So this is the outside wall. This is where people are stacking, and we're just going to move slightly to the right every single time. We're just going to keep going to the right every time puddles show up. And it's going to be small movement, then a lot of movement, then small movement, then a lot of movement. And it's the same thing for Shadow Dog. On Shadow Dog, it really doesn't matter where you stack as long as you stack together to share the damage of the shadow abilities. Remember those, the more people in it, the less damage it takes. We have to make sure the tanks don't get feared at any given point. There will be some overlap when you have like fire stuff shooting at you and shadow damage. Try to move out the fire debuffs, and if you don't, make sure you still remain stacked. And yes, Risen, you will continue moving, and Shadow Dog will continue moving, so you will remain at the distance at all times.
Okay, that's just want to make sure. Okay.
Yeah, if you accidentally get, gripped to a different location, just come back. It is possible to get gripped halfway across the map. Be advised, you just got to run back. Don't stay next to the other dog.
All right, everybody's ready. Let's give this a pull. And if it starts to fall apart, we'll reset it and we'll come back to keep driving. So don't freak out. Everybody group up in the middle. Besides tanks.
Oh, my mic was off, but
Fire on the wall.
Fucking purple. Oh my goodness
Hero?
gracious.
Anybody?
Time
Hero,
warp.
time warp. Step out of those puddles and stack back up.
Stack up.
Stack up with those abilities.
Goodbye, night.
Okay, shadow spread out for orb. And come back behind the boss. Unless you have fire, then step out. Keep moving, Finn. Shadow, we're stacking back up.
Stack fear.
Get to the tank, get to the tank.
No!
Our tank is dead. Go ahead and reset it. Keep healing, Riz.
Don't release.
Damn, that was some seriously confusing shit. Is it always like that?
Yes, the entire
Just for
fight
8
is like
minutes.
that. 6. If you get to 8, you're badass because you survived that 6-minute hit.
Hey, I did top heals.
Well, we have prey.
The stuff that pulls you back is when you get hit. If you get hit with an ability opposite of your debuff, there is a chance you'll get gripped to the next person, or you may grip somebody to you. So you got gripped to somebody who got hit by an ability from the other side, the other school of magic, whatever. And like I said, it will happen. It will happen a lot. You just gotta run back.
Yes, I'm drinking soda and coffee at the same time. Don't judge. It takes it to stay awake during these.
Unless it's a complete wipe, don't release in the future.
I have to wake up early.
No.
And on the fire dog, like this is just like Garathi up top one. The group's gotta move as one because if you spread out, you are gonna chain kill somebody behind you. So heads up on that.
I'm ready. I don't know why I clicked not. It's there.
All right, here we go.
I put marks on all the healers. Right.
It's to give you aid spray.
Yeah. So much Yahtzee.
Stack
Which
up
is a
on
lot
fire
like
dog.
bingo.
Fire debuff should be coming. Be ready to move out of fire on the ground. This is a small spread and immediately come back. Hero.
Woo, 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 get out of that.
Okay, stack on the circle. Fire dog. Stay put, stay put. Move. See, that's all. See those red circles on the ground? We're just moving out of them. Try not to go too far ahead, people.
Is there a shadow debuff on the fire side? I'm getting jerked around.
Yeah, there is.
Possible somebody is in the wrong place. Watch out for the fire debuffs. Keep them out. Don't be where that thing is gonna hit the orb.
Oh no, I'm out of cookies.
Okay.
Why am
Move
I?
him a little bit more, Riz, and then stack out fire. Beyond the tank. Beyond the tank. Tank needs.
Get that
Spread
out of the
gazes.
raid.
And stack back up on the circle. Be ready, we're gonna move fire as a group, just a little bit out and stand. Okay,
How much
move.
more do I need to move? We'll have.
There's going to be an overlap of
Just
buildings.
be on the opposite side, basically. So run
Shadow
forward.
just got killed.
Okay, reset it. We have too many dead. Keep healing Riz.
No. Oh,
Do not release. Was that the orb that killed you guys? On Shadow?
No, it was not the orb.
No, I think what happened is I dropped my Ravager and we couldn't see the fire underneath it because of the color effect. So I think I just wiped Shadow. I'll be more careful about how I place it. It has the same, it looks the same.
Ran, just, you will, like I said, you will be gripped. If the tank has an opposite debuff than what you have, since tanks don't change, it's okay. You grip and just run out. You can be very unfortunate and get hit by a cleave at a time, but if you're fast, that shouldn't be a problem. But that's basically the fight. That's all it. We're doing good. Let's just do better. That is correct. You can just horsey out. Fire, try to keep those a little bit more together, not to run ahead.
We'll do this poll and then we'll take a quick break. Then we'll come back and work on this.
Alright, no more of these.
There, everybody's ready. Here we go.
Hero, hero, hero. Be ready to spread out a little bit for fire and then come right back.
Oh, I'm so cool in the air.
Okay, fire side on the circle, please. And move out of it. and stop. Move out of it and stop.
I will wait
Move
to
out.
play that.
Okay, we're going to stand still. Shadow, be ready for sphere. As soon as the boss is movable, move him away from sphere. Don't be next to the boss when that sphere explodes. Okay, stack back on circle. Fire dog. Spread those gazes. And stack up on the circle fire. Okay, be ready to move fire. Not too far, not too far. Molten touch. Keep going, continuously moving. Keep going, please. Okay, we can stop. Sphere right on the fire dog. Finn, you want to move forward a lot. Get to the wall, Riz. Stack back to the tank. So the tank doesn't get feared. Okay. We're gonna fire, you're gonna stack on circle. Gazes, spread them.
What do you think of this one?
Skip.
Okay, this?
And spread and get close. Move out of the puddles and then stop.
Yeah. Oh, I like
Move
that
out of the
one.
puddles,
Hey. Oh, come on.
out of puddles
Dude,
and
just pick a
stop.
song.
With Spotify Premium, you can skip any song, anytime, even on mobile.
Okay, change
Switch.
positions.
Just don't let it go to your head.
Wall side fire.
Shadow, make sure you're stacked as well. Spear, out, out, out. And move out of those fire puddles. Move a little bit forward, Finn.
Stack on wall side, please. Fire.
Get to the wall, Finn. Follow the tank. Shadow side. Shadow side, try to be on the wall if you don't have a fire debuff. Stack up, Shadow. We're standing still. And immediately spread the
That
gazes.
was a good attempt, though.
Finish as soon as you can, moving forward.
That was actually really good.
Looks like he's resetting.
Impressive, impressive.
Well, we got,
Release.
we got halfway through, so you got to experience both sides. That's basically it. So, Riz, how was fire on that side?
We moved okay, but you guys have to stay grouped up and have to stay on the wall side. Like, I'm not calling you out, but like, Prey, you being on the inside, I know you were just trying to keep yourself alive, but you're making our rooms smaller as we go around the next time. And so it's better if you're wall side and just keep moving as a group. I know it's hard and we're learning, but it was better for sure.
I mean, if I may make a suggestion on that first, on that first big sphere that comes flying towards the fire dog, I mean, if people run up the hill here, you can drop the fire debuff over here. That way it doesn't get in the way of the tank as he tries to rotate back across the other side of the room. Because with everyone, I mean, there weren't a lot of people, but some people were dropping it out in the middle here, and then suddenly there's a little bit less space. But if like the DPS and everything just run up, run up the entranceway, it's out of the way.
If you're up too far, you will you can get an ability placed on you which will reset the boss. So you don't want to go up too far. But yes, try to drop all your stuff on the wall side of the bosses and leave the middle of the room as empty as possible.
Well, since we're going on a break here, I mean, I lived through that, but I have no clue how. I'm getting confused because all of a sudden I'm standing in one spot, I'm shot 50 feet over. Are we supposed to be moving that blue when we're on the Shadow Dog? Are we supposed to be moving with that blue stuff or staying still when that blue stuff?
Okay, so there's two different blue stuff, and when you shot in the air, by the way, that's a debuff by the fire. I don't remember what it's called, but that drops puddles for everybody else. When you're in the air, there's nothing for you to do. You're unable to use any abilities or do anything for yourself. You just gotta accept that. With the shadow stuff, there's two. There's that little cloud thingy. We have to stack up for that because the more people in it, the less damage you take. And there's the shadow circles that if you don't have 3 people in them, the people who has it get feared. And those are 2 different abilities.
Okay, so that's kind of the same thing like when the tank has the circle around him, we have to move up and make sure he doesn't.
Correct. That's the circle. So there's a second shadow ability, which is little cloud. So when you are on the fire side, I don't know if are you on the fire side on the beginning or on the second part?
I think on the beginning.
Okay, so when we had those clouds, when I was saying we're continuously moving, when we're moving, so when those clouds appear around our feet, there's a whole bunch of them. There's going to be like 4 or 5 people. So, and then we get hit, we drop puddles, and then we move out of them, just outside the puddles, and then it drops new puddles. We move a little bit forward, and that's it. That's all you do. For Shadow, at that point, it's just standing still because they're not going to be dropping any puddles. They're just standing there. And Finn, when you got it, if you have like the fire debuff, try not to move the boss away from the group. Just move strafe left and right just to drop your puddles basically somewhere else. You have the fire debuff at that point. That's pretty much it. So it really isn't for Shadow, you stand still with those. For fire, you move continuously with those. The only time there's a difference is like when we're there's that shadowy purpley stuff, and there's also those fire puddles showing up from like when you got popped in the air. I can't remember what it's called, but and then it shoots fire randomly around the room, and it happens like almost right at the beginning. You just move out of that and then stack back up, because you will have that overlap when you have both a fire ability and a shadow ability. Fire means you have to spread out, shadow means you have to stack up. So if you have a fire debuff, move out. If there's a puddle under your feet, move away. You don't have to go far, you just have to go out of it.
Okay, so taking the puddles up on the ridge, is that a good safe place to do it, as long as you're not dropping it on somebody?
So it depends on which puddles. So here's the thing, like if you're on Fire Dog and we have the shadow debuff, like the cloud thingy, we have to be stacked up, because the less people in that, more damage you take. Which means if you have the shadow swirlies, and I think that's what killed Prey, I'm not sure, but if you have a shadow cloud around your feet and you run up here and you by yourself, you might survive, but more likely you won't. And even if you do, now you're taxing the healer, because they have to heal you a ton of stuff and they have plenty to do. So that's why we stack up for those at every chance we get.
Okay,
and that's what we
drop. That's on the shadow.
Yeah, that's on any one of them. Okay. As long as every shadow ability, you want to stay as stacked as possible. It's just it's the overlaps that we have to deal with. That's the hardest part, is just figuring out what you're gonna do when there's an overlap between a fire ability and a shadow ability.
Okay, God, I wish I hadn't missed last week. All right, thanks, Lahab. I appreciate it.
Oh, hey, it's a learning experience for everybody. So you're not any worse or any better than anybody else at this point. We're all learning.
But from pull 1 to pull 2, that was a vast improvement.
Yeah, and pray. I understand. You moved out away from the orb, but then, like you said, you stayed out and you got the swirling. I think that's what finished you off.
Should have used your cloak.
Okay, yeah. Well, we're all getting the fight. Very few of us have done this on Mythic so far, so.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Just seeing who's back.
Yeah, molten touch is the puddles that somebody drops on the off your feet. Those are not the ones that create puddles that stay. That's your stuff you move out of and come right back. So, Andar, when you got knocked into the air, that's what happened. You got molten touch on you, and then from you, you shoot a whole bunch of fire zones throughout this area, and people just have to move out of it and then come back. Those don't leave a puddle unless you get hit by it and you have a shadow debuff, which you should never get hit by it.
Okay, thanks.
Hey, Sap, can we get a second cauldron?
Sure.
Since I'm not able to get 3 like I normally do.
Yep, it's up in the hill.
Thank you, Seth.
Welcome.
And Shadow, you saw the tank is going directly there. So there's half a second when you can throw dots on both dogs. So you have that split second, but let's make sure that as soon as everybody is in position, we pop a hero. So it's good if we assign somebody for hero right now, and that person pops it as soon as everybody's in position. So we shouldn't have to call it. Okay. That's the time with the least to do.
So right off, right?
So no, about 4 seconds after we pull.
Okay.
Everybody has their debuff, everybody's running to their dogs. That's when you're gonna pop it.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
If you need a second flask, the cauldron's still up in the back. There's still food down.
The cauldron is under the skull. And by the way, I put markers on the healers, so hopefully, you know, when we're stacking up, find a marker and stick to it. That's the best option. So because I can't do both sides. Yes, not star.
From the guy who said, I don't know what I'm doing.
Don't mark them.
Alright, everybody's ready. Real one, then we pull.
Yes, not X or diamond. Those are the tanks.
Here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2.
I'm gonna get rid. I know it. Nope.
Okay, here now. Molten touch and come. Be ready to spread a bit and then stack back up. Move out of those puddles. Fireside stack on circle. And move.
Whoa, I am on the wrong
on
side.
Circle. And move. And stay on circle. Shadow side, you're going to have orb. Be ready to spread. Move.
Oh.
Do you have that fire debuff? What happened there?
Somebody must have had fire and got hit by orb.
Nope.
Or everybody just got hit by the orb. I'm not
The
sure.
orb
which.
spawned on the group.
And exploded on the group. That is just very unfortunate. Just go ahead and reset it. Keep healing, Grizz.
Nobody saw that.
Don't release.
So orbs, just so everybody
sworn I was
understand,
a
the
purple.
orb can spawn on diamond. Well, it always spawns on the shadow dog, but it could target somebody from that dog. It doesn't have to go to
Mind
fireside,
blown.
and that's why you should pre-spread. I didn't call it early enough, but I shouldn't have to. I hope you all have counters and boss mods to tell you when the next sphere is coming out. When you're in shadow, it's one of the major things you want to pay attention to. Spread slightly because it could target one of you, and if it explodes on all of you, well, goodbye. Can you raise the mace, please? The gripping is an annoying mechanic and nothing more than that. That's all you have to remember. It will just take you from where you were, and you have to run back. It could be all the way like between you and your tank. It could be from you to the opposite tank. It happens. Don't worry about it. Just run back. That's pretty much it.
The story of conservation is the story of waste and how it can be prevented.
Oh, to hell with all this yawning.
From a puff of smoke.
Puff of smoke.
Here we go. All right, boys.
Yeah, what he said.
Forests such as this have become scenes of desolation. The timber is gone, and so is the wild game which once was sheltered beneath its shade. Poisonous waste is poured into our rivers,
Molten touch incoming.
killing the fish and menacing the health of all of us.
Don't stand in those. Alright.
Rivers have been
Stack up, Shadow.
by the refuse from our towns and factories, and they are often a menace to health.
Spread out, Shadow.
Serve the greatest good for the greatest number of people
Good job,
for
Fire.
the longest time.
Shadow be slightly spread if you have the fire debuff.
I'm gonna pull him across once he's done.
Sometimes you just really, really want to hear a certain song.
Okay, stack back up,
With
Shadow.
Spotify Premium, you can play any tune you like, anytime you like, even on mobile.
Keep moving.
Wall
Finn.
side fire.
Get on the tanks.
On the tank.
Fear.
Wall
Keep
side
moving, Finn. They're
fire.
close.
Spread those.
Yeah, keep going, Finn.
Yeah, no, I just didn't want to move while I had Desolate.
Gotcha. Alright, Shadow, stack up. On circle. Molten touch, mod out of the power. Stack back up, Shadow. Spirit, move out of it. Let's go into fire. Okay, you need to take a big step then.
Yeah.
Spread out with the fire debuff, Shadow.
Fire, I'm gonna bring him back against the wall.
Get in the circle for the tank. Somebody jump right out of it. Alright, Finn, take it all the way to the top of the room, please. Shadow, stay with the dog. And stack up on the wall side if you don't have a gaze.
Eh.
Wall side.
It was covered in lava.
Sphere in 10, be ready to move out of it. As soon as those end. And spread, shadow spread. Change position. Fire dog on the wall side, please. Sphere under us. We're moving. Molten touch. Don't stand in puddle. Move fire. Stay on the circle. Get in the tank circle. If you have inflamed, move out and run back in.
Oh my gosh, they're doing really good. But our tank died.
I'm down.
Okay, we're resetting. Keep prison alive. That was much better.
Yeah, felt like Fireside had it.
It's not an enrage, it's a soft enrage because that's when we have two major abilities hitting, and it's very, very hard to get past it. You're definitely going to be losing people at 6 minutes. Although it's not over. One thing I didn't mention, they have to die within a certain amount of time from each other, so if we get really low on one dog, we'll call out the switch.
Gotta get a new Hellstone.
I might have one for you.
Yeah, I would love some of them health stones.
Radio giving you what you need for the bright day ahead. And right now get ready for the last track of Latitude's new EP mocap. How beautiful is that day gonna be?
I like that noise. Enjoy your coffee. Take a chill pill. What is it?
Here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Get on her.
Be ready for Molten Touch. Step out of puddles and come right back. Okay, wall side, fire up. Don't run forward. Move. 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 Shadow Shadow, be ready for sphere. Move fire.
Targeting Shadow.
Fire, be ready to stack. Gazes, spread him.
Hellstones if you need.
Okay, stack out fire. We're gonna have a lot of movement coming up. Okay, keep healing Riz. Did you get feared?
No.
Somebody had fire debuff on Shadow Dog as well.
Yes,
They were.
me.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Well, it didn't help that we had the inflames and the circles at the same time, and as we were standing in the circles, we were getting bounced around. I mean, that was just crappy RNG.
Resing. Here we go.
Please make sure you're pre-pop.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Move out from open touches. Stack up Shadow. Sphere in 5 Shadow, be ready. That was very unfortunate. I think you might want to go to your right because Fear should be coming soon.
Group up fire. Try not to be in front of his face if he's in.
Don't let the tank Fear. Fear.
On a side fire.
Shadow, try to stack back up. You should have that. So just stay stacked, Shadow, until that is done. Fire, you're going to continue moving. Don't move too far ahead. Shadow is going to be moving as well. Sphere is coming towards fire. Okay, move fire. Alright, try to spread those explosions out and then group up for the fear. Fear is dead.
Youch. They get really bad when they're together.
Yeah, they.
Just a 10 million hit. Don't release, we have recovery.
Oh, I realized I have my streamer on from earlier from PvP. Oops, I have not been live for 5 hours.
Here we go.
I got a solid 20-minute break.
Be ready to spread some molten touch, then back up. And stack back up on the wall side, both sides. On the circle. Don't run too far ahead. Sphere and flame. Stack back up. Gaze is incoming after the feed. Stack out fire on the circle. Move slightly. Yeah, you guys ran way too far ahead. And now we're just going to continue moving. Continue moving. Continue moving. Okay, stop on the circle. And move. Move fire.
Oh boy.
Then you have to move a little slightly forward. In flame, spread those out. And back in for waited.
I got feared.
Change position. How long is your fear?
10 more seconds.
That's it. Let's reset.
Tony the boss. Like a cool guy.
Oh shit! Sorry.
I have a quick question.
Kind of liking Fireside now.
Because I haven't been on Fireside very much.
Completely
But
learned it.
It looked like the purple stuff spawns, and then you'll see like an orange circle. So we don't move when the purple hits, right? You move in when you see the orange, right? Is
Correct.
that okay?
The orange outline is where the puddle's going to spawn. So as soon as you see the orange, you move right to the edge of it, right outside of it, and then new ones will spawn. Try to stay as tight as you can.
Okay, so as long that purple stuff that's pulsating doesn't do anything. You just wait until you see that orange outline, and then you're good. Okay, got it. Thanks.
But just realize, you and everybody else, that it does damage. That's why you have to continue staying stacked up so the damage is spread.
Yeah, I saw this last time because I was on purple like 4 times in a row, and I just got fire. It seemed like there were a couple of us when purple spawned on the fire dog that we stayed, and then there were like 2 or 3 people that would move, and then those circles were getting really spread out.
Yeah, and
so I was just trying to clarify for my own self because I hadn't seen it.
Correct. Yeah, and again, just a matter of practice. Don't freak out, people, when you see the purple swirlies. Wait until the orange outline comes up, then move out of it.
So I suspect I made the wrong decision on that last poll. One of the fears will overlap with the molten touch when you are on the shadow side. I had the molten touch on me, and I chose not to stack on the tank, and so I guess and the fear happened. So I guess if I'm not sure that they're, just unless I'm absolutely certain there's like 3 people on the tank, I should just stack on the tank anyways and risk splashing people, right? Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah, I made a bad choice.
That fear trumps everything. Yeah. So you want to stay with the tank. Remember, the circle has a pretty good radius. I mean, it's more than 5 yards, which is what the inflamed is. So if you stand on the edge of the tank circle, you're likely not hitting anybody. So you should be fine. It's an 8-yard radius for the inflamed. It's not that big a deal. And that whatever damage it does to the tank and people around it is minuscule compared to fear.
Starts by gaining real training for in-demand careers. Really, these careers can be in business, marketing, web design, accounting, and IT. Like network system managers, they can earn up to $72,000. That's per year. If you're ready to get into the workforce and have real earning power,
fear, like
start with an
blessing of
education
freedom
from
or anything, right?
Nothing breaks that fear.
midlandstech.edu/therealdeal and apply today.
Crappy warrior tanks.
I have a really crappy one. Pretty sure she died before she got to the fear portion.
I'm pretty sure that on this, it's so far the fear only killed us once, so that's not a problem. I don't know if it works.
Trace back. Here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hero? Saf, hero, please.
Saf.
Sorry, Z's fault.
It is Z's fault. Don't get hit by those, and back up. Shadow Sphere coming right after. Spread Shadow. Very good. Stack up Shadow. Be ready for Fears. Fire and Shadow. Lines, if you have it, take it out of the group, please. Siphon Corruption's coming up. Fire, be ready to move. Shadow stack. And Finn, as soon as he's done, you're going to have to move him.
Yep.
You ready to move out, people? Red line is history. Stack up. Shadow and Fire. Shadow, you will need to move him a bit. Spread those in flames out. Not too far. Fears. Tank. Finn, you're gonna have to take him further up. Shadow side, stay with your dog. Spread those gauges, take him out of the group if you can. And change sides. Fire side, be ready for a lot of movement. Stack on the wall side. Stack on that big tree. Shadow stack up, you're not moving. Fire just one step at a time out of those circles. Sphere is coming in 5. Shadow be ready to move. Watch out for molten touches. Don't get hit by them. And try to move further. Shadow, stay with your dog. And flame coming up, slightly spread, and then back to Fears. If you get a debuff, run out, run back in. Make sure you stack for shadows. Fire dog, you will be moving. Spheres out. Molten touches should be coming soon. There's going to be fire on the ground. Step out of it, stack back in.
Tank's dead.
And see if you can
Run up the hill if you're alive.
I'm about to get feared if I don't die.
So one is at 21% and the other one is at 33.
Yeah, fire dog was behind the whole time.
Ah, shit, we did it again.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Noxic. Yeah, they have to die or they're together within a certain amount of time, or they.
I believe it's 15 seconds.
Yeah, but that's okay. When we get to like the 10% range, we can peel off ranged.
We're close to getting that second Mythic Ball skill. Progression, I guarantee we'll down this boss by next week if we don't down it tonight. I can almost guarantee that with the way this is going. This is a hard fight. Should have seen our first few attempts last week. Ugly. It looked like a kindergarten recess.
Yeah, but it's true that it
No,
makes
it's
it
a
a
high
little bit
school
of
recess.
annoyance to try to run extra, which is why people have to be disciplined and just watch for those orange outlines of circles and just move out of them. You don't have to go far. He said he had to take the dog out, I think.
Taco Bell, be right back.
How's it going, Regal? I thought that might be you. Good to see you. Good to see you with us tonight, man. Glad you came out and watched.
In all honesty, everybody, let's focus on surviving and doing mechanics more than
I got a
anything
face
right now. If we hit the enrage, we'll deal with it. But well, it's not really again soft enrage. But let's get to that 6-minute point. Make sure you live and you do the mechanics.
But this fight is ridiculous. It truly is.
We have 45 seconds to enrage. Soft enrage.
A lot of moving, a lot of floor decorations.
So we were probably a minute before we really bled people.
I hope my volume's okay tonight. I've been told I'm pretty quiet. Hopefully that's not the case.
Honestly, if we would have stayed alive, we're probably on pace for DPS. Figure 20% per minute.
Will we switch a third time if we make it all the way to the end, or is it just two?
No, just once. As soon as one of the dogs hits 50, the change happens.
Oh, nice. I like it.
Although I've never took the fight longer than 6 minutes, so I don't know.
I appreciate you watching, man.
Or if you have any questions or recruitment questions, you can talk to PlayStation. He's our guild recruitment
Thank you.
officer.
Appreciate
I'd be
that.
more than happy to.
We
assist
are
you.
getting better. I agree.
He's
hoping
also
we
a
get
travel agent, so
killed.
if you have any traveling needs, you can
If
probably help.
not, we will for surely get it next week. I feel it. I feel it in my bones.
He does tech support as well, so you have computer questions. And Merc, it wouldn't actually make any difference marking a melee or ranged. because it's still the same function. Spread out for that, stacking for this. That's pretty much it.
Yay, my MS went back down to normal. Cheers. All right, let's get a kill here.
For those of you that didn't catch it, we will continue Sunday at 8 o'clock Central Time. So whatever time that is in wherever, Thailand, wherever you're rating from. Other than that, appreciate everybody sticking this through and helping us learn this fight.
I also
We only have
appreciate
6
you
more
watching.
months to clear this before new content comes out.
Oh, I said 6 p.m. It's not. It's 9.
That's why Prey is our recruitment officer.
And I also post
Hey now.
all of our raids on Discord. So if you ever miss one, you can always, of course, check them on my channel or go and hop on Discord and watch them right from Discord. The YouTube viewer is pretty nice, and yeah, I post them at the beginning of each raid.
Zeno is here. Go ahead and check it.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Game face.
Here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
My pleasure, buddy.
And hero.
Oh no. Yes.
Molten touches, avoid them. And stack up. Right on circle, Shadow. There's somebody with fire debuff on Shadow side.
Nate. No me, Nox.
Check your debuffs, please.
Yeah, it's not me.
No, it's somebody in the DPS group. Somebody's still with the fire debuff on Shadow side.
Juggernaut.
Jugs. Come on now. You gotta be a
Jesus,
good
spread
pug.
him.
Give on over here to fire.
Shadow side, stay with the tank. We're gonna have to stack in a second on
At
the circle
Midlands
mark.
Technical College, your real future starts by gaining real training for in-demand careers. Really, these careers can be in business, marketing, web design, accounting, and IT. Like network system managers, they can earn up to $72,000. That's per year. If you're ready
You're
to get
incoming.
into the workforce and have real earning power, start with an education from MTC. Visit midlandstech.edu/the-real-deal and apply today.
Ready, darkness, get with the tank.
I'm down.
Thanks, Dad. Run out. So there were 2 people on Shadow side with the fire debuff. 2.
Nate's gonna beat me.
All mechanical issues are understandable besides that one. If you're not looking at what debuff you have and going to the right dog, that is just inexcusable. Make sure you go to the correct
Keeps me
dog.
motivated to do more of these, man. I stream all my PvP. I pretty much stream. I've been streaming nightly. You should check out some of my PvP videos if you like PvP. They're pretty intense. But lately, we haven't been on a big winning streak, but last season we did hit 2K, which is like it's pretty good. It unlocks like elite gear and some other cool things. Or actually, no, just elite gear and challenger title, at least. Most of them are on my Twitch feed. I do love the PvP. I will admit, I do enjoy PvP more than PvE, but I do love raiding with this guild. But I always have a soft side for my player versus player. My home is definitely in the arena.
Nice.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I met a shadow priest like I said last season, and we've pretty much been playing nightly. He's a really cool guy. He's like I believe ex-military, or yeah, I think he is ex-military. And
Now you hear?
He's a really nice guy.
There she is.
It's been hard for me to find like
I hit the ready button for some
consistent
reason. It didn't
Okay.
register.
So it's really good that I have one now. Because lately I was just
Survive.
in the past.
Stop dying to stupid things. We've been here enough to know.
I've had to pug.
Open touch incoming. Be ready. Okay, fire side on the circle. On the circle.
Oh, somebody's got
It's a
fire,
fire.
over here again.
Who?
I have no idea.
Juggernaut. Same
Juggernaut.
person. Juggernaut. Yeah, same person. I don't think it's
by fire!
Fear and inflame.
Whoever said that.
Juggernaut, you need to be over here with Circle. Not on the Shadow Dog, on the Fire Dog.
Someone's not in Discord. I don't know who it is though.
He is. I linked it to him.
Yeah, he was the one that joined right before this poll.
Juggernaut is gonna get feared. Gazes.
Alright, focus. Get it back together.
Really bad.
Okay, on the circle, fire side.
Can't believe I stacked.
As I'm moving.
Tried to get that heal off. Should have moved. Should have moved. But it didn't.
Be ready. Don't move. Don't move. Don't move. Go.
I'm bubbling.
Too far ahead, people. And now we continuously move. Move. All the way to circle. Stay in circle. Move. Spear right on us.
We're gonna get funky. Funky. Fresh.
Fire.
Oh, let me cast this. Sweet.
Weighted darkness.
Here.
Oh, I'm so dead.
I'll move after this.
Yep. Was that in the fire? I bet it counted as me in that fire.
Gaze is coming. Spread them out.
Really bad attempt for me.
Change positions.
Run, Finn.
I'm not gonna make it.
Don't release.
I almost hit that button.
No, game's coming up.
Oh, I was in front of the boss. That is what it was. Ooh, that is a lot of damage. 400k every 1.5 seconds. Okay. I'll also make sure not to do that. It's bad for my health. But yeah, player versus player is extremely difficult. Like I honestly think it's a lot harder than this. Me and my Shadow Priest, like we come up with all kinds of crazy ideas. We struggle against melee comps, which would be like melee and heals. Typically like warrior heals and death knight heals. And, it's extremely difficult. Every time we see Mistwalker Warrior, we might as well just give up. We just don't know how to beat that comp at all. We've beat it maybe once. I actually think we beat it once earlier tonight.
Did we lose the mage?
It might have been a ninja log.
Ninja log. What a jerk.
We'll see.
That's another thing
Give me
about
just a minute.
pugging these mythics, or pugging people in mythics. If you lose one, it's just a pain in the butt. Because it took us almost an hour to find like 4 pugs. And pugs are never reliable to an extent, especially when you're wiping and learning. Oh, get him! Get him, Lucy! Get him, Lucy! Lucy with the right, with the right. And if the right shows mercy, she gives him the left. she used to, when I first joined the guild, she would give me hell too. I'll never forget it. Pretty much anything I would say, she'd be like, she would,
I would probably look for a replacement.
you gotta earn that respect with her.
We're working on it.
Oh, working on the
If we're gonna look for people, I have to shut down and restart my game real quick because some of my key bindings got messed up. So
Go ahead. We have someone, but go ahead.
Yeah, they're just switching tunes.
What does that? Did that person just really say I'm a teen and I'm not dumb? I don't even know what to say to that. I found a nickel once. Little does he know he's on YouTube. Ooh. Tide Pods. I heard about that. I heard people were eating Tide Pods. And a recent thing I think I saw on the news, it was people were like snorting bug spray. Like, how dumb? How dumb can you be? Like, I thought it was dumb that people like doing the duster. Like, that's just dumb. That is a cleaning solution. Yeah.
They're basically, I keep seeing the magic trick where the magician smirks the string up his nose, coughs it out in the back of his throat, and pulls it out with his mouth.
Oh, that is okay.
Same thing, except for they're using a condom.
Kids.
Sounds pretty nuts.
It's not what anybody had in mind when they said deep throat, but whatever.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go try that.
Okay, there are worse ideas.
No,
But I
you're eating
legit
a
saw
poison and snorting
a report about
latex.
kids
Lubricant.
snuffing bug spray.
Like, probably spermicidal too. At least you can't get pregnant.
Like, I remember being a teen, and I was willing to do a lot of dumb things, but
Like I said, there are worse ideas.
that would
Not much.
have never been one of them.
Who would bring in M?
Yep.
Yeah.
At Midlands Technical College, your real future starts by gaining real training for in-demand careers. Really, these careers can be in business, marketing, web design, accounting, and IT. Like network system managers, they can earn up
Watch
to
your boss.
$72,000.
Don't die to
That's
dumb
per
things.
year. If you're ready to get into the workforce and have real earning
make some
power,
progress.
start with an education from MTC. Visit midlandstech.edu
Oh, yeah, man, that is
/the real deal
Em, are
and
you
apply
on
today.
disc?
That's like asking to die.
Yeah, you sir.
I got it.
I don't think your mic is working in.
I mean,
I'm here.
Nice.
I'm
There
here.
you
I don't know why it's not registering.
Because you're hitting the wrong button, damn it.
I'm hitting yes.
There we go.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Go.
You ready for molten touch? Move out and back in. Alright, stack up on the circle.
no hard cast this time. Not going to die. Oh, I got it. Yeah.
Spear incoming, you ready?
Oh, that was so good.
Stand with the tanks, don't let them get feared. Okay. Keep moving. Spread those gauges. Aside from corruption, be ready to stack. Shadow, fire, be ready to destack, be ready to move. Move to the edges. Molten touch, be ready to move a lot fire. And then go back to being stacked.
Oh gosh.
Spear coming up.
2 healers dead.
One of them got a res.
Bet it wasn't jugs.
Fire stack on the wall side. Weighted darkness incoming, be ready to stack with the tank. And with the tanks. Okay, as soon as that's done, move them.
I got feared.
Yeah, so
Oh, GG.
they're too close. Never mind. Resetting. Keep raising alive.
Good grip, Bray.
Let's drop a feast, please. There you go. We got about 20 minutes left, everybody. So let's just make sure we're following the procedure. I was stupid, like on this last attempt. Ran out the sphere, ran in right into people exploding right after.
I have many wares.
Here we go. Watch your fucking diva.
4, 3, 2, 1.
And hero.
Alright, Jugs, I hope has fire.
Molten touch incoming. Don't get hit by it.
Our side M.
Oh boy. Woo.
Stack up. Not in fire. Okay, sphere incoming.
Alright, this is a bad attempt. People are dying. It's too early.
Way to darkness, give it a tank. Spread those lines, please.
I want to get out of the line.
Shadow side to the wall side of the boss, please. Get fan up.
Oh, Saf
Just reset it. Reset. Oh,
you
thing
can
is up.
read it.
Thing is up.
I told her we were chatting.
Too many dead.
One more pull. Does the fire side always end up with 3 heals to start?
It's random. And Resnai and Lucy, please.
I'm working on it.
Oh, get my food buff.
Here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, I got purple.
Hero. You ready for molten touch? And stack up. Somebody with the wrong debuff again on shadow side.
It's not an old Nox.
M, you're on the wrong side, be on fire, dog.
Health stones.
Oh, I bubbled.
Way to darkness, be ready to stand with the tank. Gazes, move them out.
That crap
I'll be
away
moving the
from
dog after
me.
that.
That was some horrible spread.
Siphon Corruption coming
Oh,
up.
wow.
You ready to stack?
I'm out of healing CDs. Oh, this is gonna be
Fire,
rough.
you will be moving.
No healing cooldowns for this.
Molten Touch coming up. Don't stand in it. Stack back up. Shadow. And Sphere coming up. Shadow, be ready.
It's just mean.
You're gonna have to move, I think. Shadow, stay with your dog. Point in darkness.
No, Terwin. You die.
You're gonna have to do a big move soon after this.
Yep.
Shadow Dog, stay with your guy. Change position. Sphere coming up and Molten Touch is. Molten Touch, don't get hit. Okay, fire stack by the door, by the dog, sorry. And move. On the circle. Get the tank. Siphon Corruption, fire stack up on the circle now. Move. On the circle, on the circle. Move. 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 Spread those gazers. Back on the circle. Move. On the circle. Molten Touch, don't get hit by it. Move, move, move. And with the tank. Flames and Siphon. So if you have fire debuff, move out. The rest stay stacked. Move. Fire move.
I'll be moving after this is done.
What?
Back up. Oh, well dead.
Oh, that was so close. But we're still way off on the damage on one of them. By a lot. This guy needs to be down a lot more.
With the tank, break with the tank.
I'm down.
Go, Riz, bro.
Beware.
I think that's it for tonight.
9 and 27.
And we lost pretty much all of fire on that plane. So that's the overlap we get.
We're almost there. Thanks for everybody that came through. Sunday we'll come back and work on this again. For the regulars, really appreciate you sticking it out, and we'll get through this on Sunday.
All right.
I feel we'll kill this on Sunday, so
This is
that
my
will help.
bedtime. Thanks for staying and joining and watching Regal.
Thanks for the invite.
I enjoyed chatting with you. You have a great evening, and hopefully I will see you again Sunday.